So we're having Korean and KFC. We love KFC.
Yes.
That's our favorite.
Especially dunked wings.
Kimchi for the win. Hey now.
I'm gonna have to admit, Kore, I
kimchi?
don't know
Okay, how to use
chopsticks.
Okay, but
I thought I did, but it always shows me.
Flames.
It always embarrasses me. Oh, kimchi wa interested again. It's like acha, but like also like almost like rotten.
It's rotten cabbage. And then we have my favorite.
Let me put this here.
This is kimbap. It's not sushi. I guess it looks very similar to sushi. And we also have if I die, I die. And then we have mandu, which is steamed dumpling. I guess a variation of Chinese dumpling.
There's this other place in Rivonia that I
sells
always
Korean
go
food.
to. I don't know if it's Korean. I think it's just normal.
Are we digging in?
Chinese.
Oh, guys, and then we have.
And their dumplings are also quite nice.
Oh, really? And then we have our favorite.
Our favorite. This one.
This.
That. Ooh, this is the one.
This
is the one.
This.
We're gonna get the porters over here. Grayston. I love Craig Hall's.
This
KFC.
is our absolute favorite.
I normally go for Craig Hall's dunked wings, but today, because
what are we having first?
I was in a rush also.
This one. This person is always late, guys. Like,
nah, I don't know.
Always late.
I don't know.
Like, I've
I
made
think
peace
it's
with
just,
that, you
I
know?
think
Like,
it's just my person. Is it a personality?
no, I think
it's just my shortfall.
Yeah. Are we digging in?
So should we go
What
for
are
that?
save
I
the
think
best
yes,
for last.
yeah. My mouth is full of salad.
So Lucky and I
No, you need to teach me first how to hold the
I haven't used them in a while. So one is more moves.
So one is solid.
One is
like
stationary and then one moves a lot more than the other. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
There's a fork.
I think I'm gonna use a fork.
I
don't want to embarrass myself. I think I think I'm gonna use a fork.
Okay.
And then
the next time we'll teach you how to. This is actually one of my absolute favorites.
it's a lot of portions, huh?
Nah. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Guys, disclaimer, kenality braces, as you can see, and I also have elastics.
And the fork is messing it up.
So at any point in time, just expect an elastic to pop on, and then think towards that thing.
Ooh. Okay, sorry, I had to go in with my hands. Isn't there like a sauce? Isn't there like a sauce? Oh my god, this is nice.
When I lived in Korea,
oh my god, this is nice.
I used to eat a whole lot of this. Like a whole lot of this.
It is very nice.
It is
Why
delicious.
are there people going in here? I parked here because I thought... I mean, it's a Saturday, so...
I should actually pop something in, but it's fine. So Lucky, we're going to tell them how we met.
Oh yeah, let's start there.
So Lucky and I met many years ago.
2000 actually, 2000
in high school.
In
Kimberley. And we almost instantly became friends, yeah.
Yeah, because there wasn't like, I mean, our class was quite special. So we were only really interacting
very special
with people in our class.
Yeah, literally.
So the friendship just became like...
We were the A class.
Yes.
So that's what we literally thought of ourselves. We thought we were the shit.
The teachers always reminded us that we're not as special as we think we are.
Well...
but we really were.
And we are. I mean, we've been new, you know?
I'm gonna try the kimchi.
Yes, so we met in high school and we've been friends ever since then. Obviously, there was a break in between. I think those are also quite normal in friendships.
There was mainly when we went to
varsity, because Lucky went to Stellenbosch and I went to the Free State, and then after graduating I moved to Korea and stuff. So what's wrong? Do you not like it? I wanna go for another one.
I wanna go for another one. I don't think It's cabbagey. Like
It is cabbage.
but that is like, you know when you eat raw cabbage?
It is raw.
That sting. Wow. Well, is it like, oh my gosh, I don't know, hey? It's a quiet taste, guys. Some of us don't have taste buds for these kind of things.
It is an acquired kind of taste.
I think, oh god. Okay, I think I'm not gonna. Well, I love spicy food. I do, mind you. Like I do. I love spicy food. When I ordered machachos, I have that dynamite last number of heat. It's the spiciness, like the heat is nice. I love it, but the taste. Not for me. I'm gonna put it here. Leigh-Ann will have that. This one is nice though.
It also wasn't my fave, but also I got a koyang thing. So you get to a different spot and then it tastes really nice. Okay. And then when you eat it somewhere else, it doesn't taste as nice.
So I wasn't really out.
No, don't.
Forever.
No,
I must
don't.
try it at
and
different places. Well, I think there's another place in Ribonia again.
Yeah.
Where there's
where there's like an Asian or...
Yeah, I think it's a popular one. I don't know if you know it.
I know, it's not my favorite. It's my least favorite Korean restaurant.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't like it.
What about today's one?
It's fine. I think it's not bad. Of course, it doesn't taste like the food back in, Korea, which just makes it like... Yeah, but it's not bad.
This is nice. This I love.
This is
Is
nice.
it tuna?
It is tuna. It is tuna.
What's the sweet element? Because there's something sweet.
It's sweet mayo. Mayo, it's like Japanese mayo. It's quite sweet.
This is nice. Sorry, also we were still talking about where we met and how we met. So yeah, our classmates thought it was special. Teachers always reminded us that we were not as special as we thought we were, but we actually were because we made the school. When did we actually start hanging out proper? Was it already in grade 8 or was it later?
I don't recall any point in my high school life where we weren't hanging out.
I'm trying
to recall. I think
there was a time I was hanging out with Mtete. Like just home.
I think there was a point when I was hanging with Asiame.
Only
Licky Freeway only. And then Pearl, who's also a friend of ours who was in our group, knew Basiame from high school, from primary school I mean. So I think we'd, and then I don't know how the rest came about, but all I know there was a group of us.
I was hanging out with Portia.
Because we went to
the same primary school.
And you live in the same area.
And we live in the same area. And we were really friends. And then she became friends with Leatrice.
And then Leatrice
became friends with, because she knew you guys were in the same school, weren't you? Where was Leatrice?
I can't remember.
Because it was mainly two schools in our two primary schools.
Yeah.
If you're not from the Master was the only one who came from where was it?
A different school in grade 8.
In grade 8.
Yeah, and then in grade 9 we were joined by another classmate, Tabita.
Dorcas.
Yeah, so after that we did nothing.
Show me Aganuya. Omo. So there was a time she was asking me things about, oh, is she doing this? Is she doing that? Is she doing this? Is she doing this? Because
but how would you have known if you hadn't spoken to her in a long time?
She thought we were still friends, because I think at the point we were still Facebook friends or something like that.
Aren't you Facebook friends with her?
No.
What did you do?
I don't know if she unfollowed me and unfriended me or if I did it. Because sometimes I go
on a spring clean.
Like, yo, like, we don't talk, we don't interact. You rarely comment on my things. You really react.
You don't. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I've done that too. Yeah, same. Yeah.
So I just. But yeah, like anyway, you know what? I don't think we're here to talk about Tabitha.
We're not here to talk about
like,
that.
I had forgotten about her until you mentioned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was so it was Pearl, it was Leigh-Ann, it was Portia, Basiami, myself, and then Masto.
Litris and I
Litris
think
wasn't really.
I think they were like.
They were not. Yeah, they came later. Into the
unofficial.
picture. Yeah.
Like they were unofficially part of the group. It wasn't a clique though, you know. It wasn't a clique. It was just
we just hung out together.
We just hung out and then, you know.
At break, we hung out together.
We ate lunch. We ate one pack of knickknacks. That time.
The knickknacks, guys. They did Chelsea, man. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my god, that. Mo.
This is
That's
mandu.
Beautiful.
Looks like Chinese dumpling, but I think it tastes better.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's so yummy, and I wanted to get it fried, and then I was like,
because I love pork in Asia, right?
Chinese?
Is it pork?
It could be. I don't know what I ordered, but I just ordered this dumpling. I don't know what the filling is. It could be pork.
Yo, it's so nice, guys. It's so nice.
So yeah, we've been friends for a long time, and last year we decided that we wanted to.
We've been putting it off
food, and we've been putting it off. And then I think being in lockdown and in quarantine time sort of just
made us
sparked a fire, you know, like because a lot of people keep things off until they have the right equipment, until they can, you know, get their shit together. But I think we use what you have, you know, like this popular girl Elsa from Kenya. She does these.
Oh my gosh, she's like literally just holds the phone here,
and she uses an iPhone 6, you know. And I think it's nice to give people nice content that's, you know, with perfect quality. You know, I think but I think to a certain level, the content
needs to really be the thing, because it doesn't matter whether you have a pro camera or not,
you know,
if you've got the content.
But what I was saying to Lucky, you know, I don't want to come up, you know, I don't want to like start off with the, you know, iPhone 5 GB. You know, that was
pixelating
you know, but also it's not necessary to come out with
the best in the
market. With the best quality, you know, content is key, you know?
Also, but like I just need to mention this because look at us. I think look at the sun and what it's doing to us. Look at how beautiful.
Melanin. Also, we are using the best equipment.
We are using. We did secure the equipment.
I mean, we had to. So yeah. So this is basically like an intro. And basically what mukbangs are, people are about weird, all they do is eat. I like to watch people eat. It's one of my favorite things, but I also do feel like if you don't like to watch people eat, don't come on our page and make nasty comments.
Why are you chewing with your mouth open? Why are you talking with food in your mouth?
So yeah, if this is not your kind of content, don't come on our page.
Right along, it's fine.
You know,
we don't need trolls.
Really, we don't need trolls. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything. Just switch it off. So yeah, basically this is just an intro of what we're gonna do. We're going to be eating a lot of food around Joburg, and our official name is called Baja Jozi.
Hey, Baja Jozi, guys.
Yeah.
Baja Jozi.
So exactly. If you get it, you get it. You know.
And you know what? Oh, and I love Joburg.
I like Joburg. Oh my god, I love Joburg. I really like Joburg.
I think I keep telling people, I keep telling my family and my friends. I said, no, you know, most black people like to take you back home.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have a family and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
like,
if you're not married and like you're secured with your family, then they take you home to go bury you there. No. Now I'm being buried here.
Really?
Yep. That's what I want.
Okay. I like Joburg.
They like saying for the Tabushule and you won't have a say.
Yeah.
I hope they're on.
But that's your request.
I think now it's on record. So
they have to.
They have to.
And there's a witness or witnesses rather.
Thank you. Is this Ash? Is it Ashley or is it?
No, it doesn't look
just the lights.
I just think it's the light. I like Joburg, but I also feel like I don't have much of a choice to be in Joburg because I did media and corporate comms. And I think
where are you not doing media and corporate?
Where am I going to do radio and TV production back home? You know,
the money.
I like home pattern community radio station.
Yeah.
So
then I went to Stellenbosch. For tertiary education. Leigh-Ann went to
the Free State.
And that's when we kind of like lost a bit of touch.
Disconnected.
It was disconnect there for that period. We still when we would go home for holidays, we would meet from time to time, like the clique, which wasn't really a clique per se, but like
and I went to varsity with Pearl.
Yes, you went to varsity with Pearl.
So right after that, we still had connection because we.
Do you want to tell them the story about when you were going to varsity and when you applied for Raise? And you got there and they were like, oh, you're black. Because her name is Leigh-Ann. Her name is Leigh-Ann Carey. Like Mariah Carey. Yeah. She's Mariah Carey's cousin.
Hello. Recognize. Hey now. Yeah. Talent runs in the family, yeah. So, that happened when I applied for school and the Free State University is quite...
No.
So preference is given to white people. So I got in quite easily. I didn't have any troubles getting in. But when you register, they're like, hey. But also in the form, I did say that I was black.
Guys, I drink sparkling water.
Only.
I prefer sparkling water.
Are you gonna have? You can have the last one.
I just had one.
Okay.
There was two, and then I just had one, so I couldn't even have one.
So it happens a lot when I email people and then we meet because I'm in media, so we're constantly trying to meet and build solid media relations. So maybe I Google Lesego if I knew how to go to Lesego. So when Lesego walks in, I'm like, hi, it's Leigh-Ann, and then they'd go, excuse me, you. And I'm like,
so how about in the phone you would be like, and then you see the
I don't have a time.
No, I don't want to lie. All the friends that I have, I want to open. Oh, we're going to hold excellent. What's about paying?
Hey man, I get considered. I honestly.
Because if you didn't have some sort of a twang, or if you didn't speak in a certain way, you think people will be confused.
I think you're making a valid point.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think you think your accent is neutral and whatnot, but
maybe to other people. Okay.
Maybe to other people.
Sometimes I do.
To other people, it's not.
Okay. Because sometimes I've had people say that I sound colored.
Well, that's a Kimberly. Just maybe kicks in, but here and there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So yeah.
I never hear the colored though. Maybe because I know what.
Maybe. Yeah, true.
I mean, those are my friends in Boston.
I only
hang out with colored people.
Yeah, Jameen. No, I hear you. I hear you. So, yeah, people often assume that I'm not black, but it's very normal in Kimberley. You get born Vanessa Williams, junkies, or non-black surname. So it's not like nobody questions.
It's not a wow factor in Kimberley.
It's really
like when we got to high school, meeting when I met you for the first time, she was like, her name is Leigh-Ann Carey. It
wasn't.
Okay, cool. It was fine.
Liu.
This was Liu. It was
You
fine.
know.
Ipiling
Buffalo. And then when you get to a place like Joburg, hi, what's your name? No, what's your first name? Leigh-Ann. No, what's your first name?
It's Leigh-Ann.
It's Leigh-Ann.
Her first name is Leigh-Ann Matsiso, which is her other name.
Which is my second name. And a lot of us go by our first name. You know?
Yes.
And then...
Although for me, my first name is Leseho. But everybody knew me as Lucky from high school. I tried to change it in when I went to high school, when I registered at Simbombo. I registered with my first name because obviously the forms want the first name. So, Mr. People remember him?
God rest the dead. Yeah, he passed.
Eternally. So when he was interviewing me, because we got interviewed. So when he was interviewing me, then he would refer to me as Leseho. Whereas in primary school, they chose, because also it was a multiracial school, or maybe some colored. It was mostly my colored school. They referred to me as Lucky because obviously it was easier for them to pronounce Lucky as opposed to Leseho. So yeah, so some people's my siblings, my elder sister's first name is Patience. Her second name is Kilobhik. Khalalelo's first name is Mersha. Her second name is Khalalelo. Kamkhetse is Portia. And then her second name, her second name is Kamkhetse. So in Kimberley, we're not fixated on having to call people by their first black name or whatever.
Or we don't assume that everybody has a first black name.
No, yeah, we don't.
Because I think when you get to a place like Joburg, people are like, oh, what's your, and then you are having to explain to people you don't know.
And then they
why your name
say
is
things like why you go by your slave name? Really? Slave name?
Yeah, they assume that how that you're colonized, that you're not woke enough, which is absolutely bull crap. I think my dad is one of the wokest people I know, but his name is
her dad. You must hear her dad.
Adam Perry, that's his name. He's woke.
Oh, guys,
you know.
We should have a podcast way back then,
Nah.
so that we could have we would have your dad.
I mean, we can still have him.
We can.
We could still
maybe
have
on
him.
a call or something.
Yeah.
One day. Her dad. Oh, her dad. Plus someone. Yeah, yo, Eshama. Bang. Twang each other.
No, I cannot twang in comparison to my dad.
Leigh-Ann's father.
I don't have a twang in comparison to my dad. My daddy.
We are digging into the dark
Now we are going to have our favorite.
The fave. I'm talking about
Guys, I have a 2-year-old.
Beautiful Amandala. Sorry.
She doesn't eat a lot. I don't think I eat a lot too, but karate dijo.
Nah, I eat a lot.
So when she sees food, even TV, nom nom nom. That's literally her, like nom nom wahal. And she loves savory food, like karate dijo. Guys, this is our absolute fave.
As a brief, because we love. Okay, my favorite. I have 2 favorites. Cook KFC, no? Dunked wings are the number 1. I love dunked wings.
Box master.
And then the second one is the box master, guys. In fact, when I am having my meals, got one go. Like if I was feeling like slightly depressed or stressed out or even excitement, if I had achieved something and I was like, oh cool, let me just go, like after a hectic week or a hectic month at work, and I'm like, actually, you know what, I'm gonna have myself some dunked wings and a box master. And I really hate it so much when people trash dunked wings.
Me too.
On Twitter. Like, I don't know, like,
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. If you don't like something, right, it is fine to just let people that you don't like it, isn't it? and move on. Like, you don't have to make people, because they even, like, people say things like, oh, I can't believe you actually use your own money and you buy down wings and you eat them.
I'm not a very big fan of
I use my own money.
chicken licken, but you'll never see me go on social media cooking crap. I can always just not buy them. You know, I'm like, I eat them, but it's not like a thing to me. So the unnecessary.
You actually don't know what you're missing out on, because this.
You don't.
Yeah. I'll eat it. Guys, actually, go to me. I wonder, but I don't think they're from Kimberley.
It's not the same factory.
Oh, okay. Let's go back and check it out. No
new friends.
Get my car. Okay. You know what I Give much let's see.
I got another parking A1 for unit. And we'll do a 2-bedroom.
Oh, so I shall have somebody. What did you lean because come get one not that maybe I answer Pagamara.
I think it's always
oh, go high.
Because I'm not some of the also, most of us rice and cooking.
All you need to know is ako man. I got to then you know, then like, oh, okay.
And my friends in Joburg don't believe me when I say that. How to cook him man? Or
How is you?
Like, how can you cook him over Colin?
Bahu eats.
Like, Bahu eats. I'm not even exaggerating.
Bahu eats.
Bahu eats over the Colin.
Yes. Bahu eats.
So people think we're exaggerating. It's not a big.
It's not small.
It's not a big city, but it's not a
city.
town. You know, it's just a normal city where I can eat like pretty much. So that's how it is back home.
Yep.
You know.
And like the cluster. These types of people live there and they hang out together only, you know, like everybody hangs out with everyone. When there's parties, everybody goes.
And we wear whatever we want to wear.
Like there's little judgment actually.
And little classism.
And little classism. Like you're actually free to be yourself.
Literally.
There's a video of this other guy who was like, people from Kimberley now.
I saw that video. I think you sent it to me.
Oh my gosh! Maybe that's why I nobody trusts me.
But also because of Africans. Like my mommy was saying something the other day. Oh my god. Amanda is going to be the only grandchild that grew up in South Africa because we have family abroad. The only grandchild that grew up in South Africa that doesn't speak Afrikaans, because it's like how people automatically know Korwabua.
Okay, but
anyway, Afrikaans not a woman.
You know, my colleagues, like I've got colleagues who are Afrikaners, and they sometimes they're just like, it's not it. Like I buy badly. As much as we think we're the only ones who don't. We think that they actually always prefer it. No, they also like no.
I used to produce for a show that used to pair on RSG, which is Radio Sonder Grense. And sometimes I would call people, you know, assuming that they're Afrikaans speaking because of the names and surnames. But literally the first thing that I would say when I call them, hello, my name is Leigh-Ann from whatever. I see your name and surname is, but I don't want to assume that you speak Afrikaans. And some of them would actually laugh and say, actually, you're right. I don't speak Afrikaans. It's just the name and surname. My parents are Afrikaans, but nah, I keep Afrikaans. And I'm not cultural, you know, in that sense. So I grew up and that's it. So I mean, I think it's also a dying language.
I think so. Do you think that's the sticker for where he works?
She.
Oh, yeah, she.
I don't know anything about her.
Actually, yellow bone, but you can also keep my yellow bone. We are like. This is the darkest.
Can I say something?
When I do a dongo, yeah.
I don't see yellow people.
And I hope blazing hot. Blazing hot. Marota, when I yellow people walking out there.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Baba Shoko Kiman and Varamatata.
My one friend was like, actually, she's also from Kimberley. Nelly was like,
gorgeous girl.
Oh, man had gone to Nelly's mom's funeral a while back. Oh, I don't like a hot somewhere. And she was like, but how? And it was in summer, so it's blazing. Guys, I exaggerate. Jermaine went there once, come back from Cape Town. Jermaine's from Paarl. Paarl is just as hot, okay? He came there, slept, because it was like a pit stop for him. He was picking me up, slept a bit, maybe like 4 or 5 hours in the morning. He's like, he woke up and he was like, actually, let's just get out of here. I'm like, oh, let's just like hang out a bit, you know, with the family. He's like, I was sweating the whole night. Like, how do you guys? He was like, how do you guys live?
Guys,
it's unbearable.
Yo,
I didn't go home last year because I was not ready to face that heat.
Guys, there's hot and then there's humid. Nah, I love summer and I like the sun. And I love summer, I love the sun, but the Kimberley sun is a different kind of sun. It's just, it's hot. And when we say it's hot, we're not exaggerating. And the thing is, when we go back home in December
and we complain,
people attack us. The thing is, you spend 11 months in
I actually do, because I only go home once a year. And
then when you get to Kimberley, it's almost like a shock to your body. It's hot. I remember the first summer Amanda, we went from here. She was sick. I had to take her to the hospital. She was 2 years ago. She was proper sick.
She had a rash.
Yes,
did she have sores even? Like,
guys, it's bad. Like, it's hot, you know. Like, my mommy has and the doctors were saying if you lived in a coastal area, because it's moist, you know, air, and it's guys, dry air.
This particular year, I was sleeping on the floor, like
she napped on the floor,
straight on the towel, nothing, no mattress, no blanket, straight. And only had the security door locked.
It's hot.
But also we have dogs, so it wasn't how rough like that with him also. Like, I don't know, I slept, but maybe the ninja, that's what helped.
Maybe. I mean, it's not that bad,
it's like that's like more. But also I always say to people also, I mean, we're still here, we've been here.
Yeah. They tried to mark me twice, but obviously that
they marked me once.
That didn't go very well.
Twice? No, the second time was.
Well, it was sort of like trick when they took the MacBook.
What's a MacBook?
We don't do that back home.
The other time they mugged me, it looked like a gym. It's a but like, you know, when they were mugging me, I was like, I don't know if this gun is real. I could just run and outrun these people because I'm quite athletic and I'm quite fit.
It's very fit.
But then I was like, am I willing to chance it? You know, can you give a fire whatever they were wanting?
They tried to mug me twice in Joburg.
Randburg.
No, not Randburg. The first time I was walking from Bram to Brie, I stayed in Northcliffe. Then I could say, home at 5 o'clock. These two guys, and I'm just like, yo. And then I just walked. I'm like, yo. Like I couldn't understand what the fuck they were trying to do. Like, 5 o'clock.
The stories are making different.
And then the second time was 12 o'clock during the day. Yeah. A good friend of mine from Nigeria, Nantikiti Dilo from Nigeria, so she gave another friend of ours, so I collected them. It was on a public holiday to 21, it's a March. Okay? How? 12 o'clock. So this guy, but I felt something. So I held on to my bag, but I didn't make it obvious that I was holding on to my bag because not everybody is a criminal. But I felt something, you know. So okay, so remote bridging, Queen Elizabeth Bridge. I'm walking to from Bram because I like to walk a lot, and it's just it's just under 4 kilometers. It's not a very long walk, and it was nice weather. And I'm coming to work at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock midday, and then he lifts his top, puts into like a knife. Let's say phone. I'm like, phone, yummy. You know, because I'm like 12 o'clock, but there were people on the bridge, you know. There were people on the bridge, but you know,
there's somebody.
I think he was just hoping that I would, and throw him the phone. And I was like, but back then, Papa can't take the phone. So in my head, I'm like, you phone it, Papa can take it. No, but I think the one thing that helps me, or that helped me in both instances, was just to remain calm. And it's not always possible. So I think now, they also don't know what to do. Because they're also panicking, you know? So they're panicking, you're panicking, and anything can go wrong. So my elastic just popped in my mouth. I did say this at the start of the video. Guys! Our video is 40 minutes long. We might edit a few parts out.
Yeah, we probably gonna.
But that's our first video. Where after the lockdown has been lifted, we're going to be sampling. After the lockdown has been lifted. We're going to be trying out a lot of restaurants. You guys can send us your suggestions.
We do already have a couple of them that we wanna obviously
revisit, like Pizza Vino.
Guys, sure. I don't know. If you know, I also see. Also, you know, can I say something? One of the things I really like about Joburg is the fact that there's so much variety in terms of DJ offering. Everything.
Chicken Licken, KFC, and one or two hotels. And
also the food in the hotels is not like
it's not the best, you know. So we have Chicken Licken, we have KFC, we have McDonald's, we have Steers, we have Spur, Ocean Basket, A1, Burger King, Wimpy. So we have a lot more fast food
chain restaurants.
Yeah, in comparison to here, you know, Pizza Vino. There's a lot, man. There's a lot, and I've tried quite a few.
You go to Greenside, okay?
Dude, burgers and shit. Like that burger is huge. Parkhurst, Linden.
Like, what's that area? Yamachu. Not Houghton.
Mauro.
No. It's close to Houghton though.
Oh, so we should Bedford.
No.
Kids play choose. I don't know.
Okay,
yeah.
It's here.
Anyway,
in a nice place.
So we're gonna try a lot of stuff. You guys can send us an email. All our details are below. Let us know what places you would like us to try. And like we said in the beginning, no trolls. If you don't like to watch people eat, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything.
Because we want to be able to enable comments on our videos to see what
I was saying to him, comments, not because if you know me real well, you know that I'm very confident, I'm very secure, but
no, she is.
I give back a necessary attack because people on Twitter think that they're strong behind a keyboard or a cell phone. So I've never ever gone on social media and said shit to anybody. Like
unprovoked.
Unprovoked. Like if I don't like Michelle, I'm not gonna watch it, but I like her.